What's going on, guys? J-Man here with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 gameplay. A Skyjacked domination gameplay. Uh, this map is from the Awakening DLC, the first map pack. And I like the maps. Gauntlet's probably my favorite out of them. Rise is pretty good. Skyjacked is alright. And I honestly forgot what the third one is. Fourth one is.
Capture the objectives.
Uh...
Securing Alpha. Alpha locked down.
Oh, Splash. That one's pretty good. That one's probably for domination. That one's the one that doesn't really use the whole lot of the map. I think they should have done the flag set up in a line like they have on this map instead of in the long triangle. It's kind of like an obtuse triangle that it doesn't allow you to use probably a quarter of the map, but that's okay. But like I said in the update video, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the funnier things and people that I put up with in my job. So, let me explain my job for a minute. I work for a nonprofit company that sells used clothes. I mean, it's a thrift store. And what my job is I basically take the donations from the people and sort them by clothes, wares, which is just anything that isn't clothes, shoes, and books. Yeah, I sort it into those four things, and then I go through them, throwing away what's trash, selling what's good, and that's basically the job. And it doesn't sound that hard. It's because it isn't. Probably one of the easier jobs I've had, and at times it's probably my favorite job. But let's talk about a certain individual I used to work with. We'll call him Johnny Perez. Why? I don't know. It just sounds like a name of a guy that just all he wants to do is get laid and smoke weed every day and buy every pair of Jordan's basketball shoes that come out. So that was him. I mean, in a nutshell, that was him. As a coworker, basically, he was good for answering the donation door, and that was it. He never processed the stuff, and all he would do is say a MILF or someone close to his age. I think he was 19 or 20. Would come to the door. He would talk for the next 20 minutes about how she had nice cheeks and how he wanted to take her to the beach. And that was basically him. Okay, here's an example. Answers the door. It's one fine female, and he takes care of her. He comes back in, closes the door. Dude, did you see the cheeks on that one? Like, I'd totally take her to the beach and show her a good time. Like, put on my nice Jordans and like I'd take care of that woman. Like, she was so fine. Like man, like dude. I mean, I would so take care of them cheeks like no one else. And this would go on for 20 minutes, talking in that voice. That is how he talked. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. And he worked a lot of closing shifts. And for part-time employees, the closing shift starts at 1 in the afternoon, and it goes till 7 in the afternoon, well, at night. But come in, he'd have his water. He'd walk to the back, and he'd see you, and he'd go, "What's going on, man? Morning?" And it's like, "John, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's definitely not the morning." So, "Oh yeah, sorry, man. I just woke up. Cause like last night I was drinking, and like, dude is hungover more times than not. And when he wasn't hungover, he was high as fuck. So he was just a complete waste of space, and just total waste of space. And so we have, from time to time, we'd have volunteers doing either their community service or whatever. And if they had any kind of breasts or an ass, he was on that, and he would take them to the beach. I mean, that's just where he went. He'd just be like, "Dude, you want to go to the beach?" And like the next day he'd be like, yeah, we totally went to the beach last night, and like she was so freaky. So, I mean, that was just him. Just, and every day coming in, what's going on, man? He didn't even say a complete sentence. It was just, what's going on, man? Morning. It's like 1 o'clock, John. Yeah, I know. Morning. I mean, all the time. Morning. What's going on? Dude. And I said he's obsessed with Jordans. Like, those are his, he just loves Jordans. You know, that cut out there because I did nothing for the last part of that round, so. So every pair of Jordan's shoes that were donated, every single one of them, to him, they were fake, because he was the expert. He was the Jordan expert. And after a while, it was like, okay, how can every shoe donated here be fake? Like, no one just buys fake Jordan. I know they sell, like, fake shoes at flea markets and stuff, because I've gotten fake Pumas before, and they lasted, like, a month. But, I was just like, how can these be fake? And he's like, oh, dude, you gotta check out the Jordan symbol, because, like, check it out. He's got, like, a butt crack. There's a break in the seam. Okay, that one made sense. Here's the next one. Like, oh, dude, these are, like, the Jordan 7s, and, like, oh, wait a minute, these are, like, fake, because, like, they didn't come out in this color scheme. Like, I've never seen them like that. It's like, how, you know, they can't make a shoe in a certain color scheme. Like, it's a popular shoe brand. You'd think they'd make them in a lot of different colors, but I don't know. Don't know. I mean, but what's going on, man? That's probably the joke we still do today, like me and the other guy I work with right now. Because we're the only ones that knew him, so we're always, it's every day there's, so his memory is not forgotten, because every day come in, what's going on, man? Or every pair of Jordans that come in, it's like, dude, did you see them Jordans? Anything representing the beach. Like, dude, I totally took her to the beach. Okay, I say his memory, right? So, what happened to him? Well, one day, someone had donated a sewing table with a sewing machine. So it's like one of those tables that has the sewing machine in it. So you, they're heavy, because sewing machines weigh about like 15 pounds. Like, they're heavy. And he was taking it out with a dolly, so he wouldn't hurt his back or whatever. And he goes to put it down, and he literally straight up drops it on his foot, and crushes his foot. Like, he probably broke it, fractured something. You know, they asked him, you know, you want to go to the clinic? And he goes, oh no, I'm good. Next day he has to work. He's completely useless. Like, they are. He's just standing there and sitting and like, my foot hurts, dude, and like, and so they find out that he was just not doing anything the day before. So they tell him, you know, you have to take it to the clinic because you're physically unable to do your job. They take him to the clinic, and this means a mandatory drug test, which is the first reason he didn't want to go to the clinic in the first place. He knew he'd lose his job because he'd fail a drug test. And so that's basically how he lost his job, because he couldn't not blaze it, and he didn't know how to use a dolly. He claimed he never knew how to use one, which, I don't know, if you've ever moved anything, it's a cart with two wheels, and you just lean the item you want to move back on it, and all the weight goes to the wheels, and you're not holding any of the weight, hardly. So I don't know how he wasn't trained on how to use it. It's like, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to use a dolly. But that was Johnny Perez, and a total waste of space, but we got some good jokes out of him, and we still make fun of him to this day. We even made fun of him in front of him, like he didn't understand it. I'd say, dude, Jordans, and he'd be like, he starts saying dude with me, so don't know. And when I see him to this day, I still say, what's going on, man? Just because I can. But yeah, that was the first story. Is might not be as funny, but trust me, I have a lot more. I didn't want to start out with my best story. So hope you've enjoyed. Leave a like for this series if you enjoyed the video. Gameplay was alright. Definitely won 200 to 153. And leave a like, comment on what your thoughts are, and as always, keep on gaming.